the Mullingar Arts Centre. I'm here with Jack Kiernan, and the book launch is on today, and it's called Cabbage Street. Now, we'll just show you the book here slightly. It's upside down, that's it. But it's upside down on a recording, but it doesn't matter. But Jack, you were born in Patrick Street.
I was born in 9 St Anthony's Cottages.
And all these stories, now you have an input into this book.
I gave him some photographs and we discussed a few things. And he was down in the house a few times with me. And we went through a few things. He just wanted to make sure stuff he had, information he had was correct and right, as far as I could tell him.
Yeah, now this is Tony.
This is Tony, the author.
Tony Lyons is the author, and then he got the material from Jimmy Muldari, isn't that correct?
Oh, he got it from the Muldari family, yeah.
Yeah.
And he done tremendous work. Like, my input was very little in comparison to what he has written there. There's over 220 odd pages in this.
And as well as that, there's a huge crowd inside in the main hall with a load of pictures bringing us back. That must have been a really big thing to collect all them pictures, especially at Patrick Street and the history.
Yeah. I seen one photograph where my brother was at the Win in St Mary's snooker tournament, and they were presenting him with the trophy, and Vinnie Crowley was in it. I was in it myself. And it's nice to see them old photographs.
Now, your family grew up in Patrick Street?
No, we didn't grow up.
Right.
Well, I was born there.
You were born there?
I spent about a year there.
Okay. And then you moved where to?
To St Lawrence's Terrace, the back of the barracks, beside the Congo Terrace.
All right.
Beside Phoenix Terrace.
And there was a huge family, because Paul Kiernan now is a trumpet player with the show. But how many was in your family?
11. A football team.
No television?
No television, no nothing. An outdoor toilet.
Yeah.
No light in it. And, but I enjoyed it because we had the camp field behind us, like Patrick Street.
Yeah.
We shared the camp field. And behind at the back of the barracks we had a handball alley. We had an awful lot of stuff going for us that other areas in town hadn't got.
And Patrick Street then, was there a lot of people living on Patrick Street at that time?
Yes, there was a lot.
Yeah.
And there was only 2 kids' schools in the town. There was the boys in St Mary's, and there was the girls' presentation. So we knew people from every end of the town, from Canal Terrace, Assumption Villas, and all over the place, because they were in school with us.
Correct.
And the girls were the same. But now there's 15 or 16 schools in the town. There's 4 secondary, and there's about 11 or 12 primary schools. The town has really grown since I was a kid.
Do you remember Patrick Street being called Cabbage Street?
The older people called it Cabbage Street.
Why? Because
it came from their parents and grandparents called it Cabbage Street.
Right.
And they were sticking to Cabbage Street, old people. And that was it.
And did you know Jimmy Muldari yourself?
Oh, I did. I used to work in his car.
What?
I was a mechanic in the C&C garage, and I worked on Jimmy's car.
Go on.
I said it. And I knew him very well.
And what sort of character was he?
I liked him. He was a lovely man. He'd do anything for you.
Yeah.
And, he was a genuine guy, Jimmy, and I was sad to see him go. And then, of course, young Jimmy is gone.
That's correct.
And I knew him well, and young Kirk is gone. I was in the army with both of them. I was a mechanic in the army.
Oh,
Kirk was in transport, in the same unit as myself. And Jimmy was a quartermaster, not too far from me. And I knew them well. I used to work in Jimmy's car as well. The son, Jimmy.
No,
Jimmy,
you were in the army and you were a mechanic, but then did you start your own business, or what place were you working then in?
No, I didn't start my own business. I done 22 years in the army, and I came out, and I decided to do a lot of research. And I've written 4 books, published 4. One of them, my latest book, is a novel, the first novel I done. The rest was true crime or history.
Right. So the new book, what's the new book? Now this is after literally slipping out because you had no launch. Maybe you'll have a launch after tonight.
I don't. Amazon is doing the whole lot. Stella in Just Books, she has a few.
What's the name of the book?
Ireland's Tom Cruise.
Go on.
Or The Adventure of Ireland's Tom Cruise, yeah. And as it's a novel, but his name is in it.
Right.
And I even use real names for the judge in the court, because he was in a little bit of trouble and his wife was being screwed by the police, she was an innocent lady. But I put all these things in, and Maggie Thatcher was a judge, but I called her Molly Thatcher in the book.
So this book goes back to when in the history of
The
your mind?
mid-1800s, the mid-1800s.
Right.
And I even have Paisley in it, as the Reverend Jamesy Paisley is in it. And he comes over and he's dictating to the Catholics here, looking for more money for the upkeep of his church. And of course Tom Cruise is not too happy with that.
Now,
But I'll tell them more about it.
What sort of character then was Tom Cruise? Was he the one that's in the movies, or was he a bold Tom Cruise, or what sort of character was
he was in a little,
Or is
bit
he?
Of, a little bit of trouble, but not a whole lot. No,
Right.
he wasn't.
Was he a bit of a hero then?
Well, he was at the end of it because he got a lot of policemen shifted out of the town
Right.
for their crooked activities.
Okay.
For what they were at. But yeah, he ended up a good lad then. But they were up to a lot of skullduggery. And, you know, the policeman that was screwing him, his parents had an accident over off Skegness on the east coast of England.
Right.
Now, this is only me making it up.
Right,
and the sergeant that was screwing him had to go to England
Okay.
to see if to find the parents, and they did. But the lads stole all his turf out of it. He had to get fill the shed with turf before he went. The lads stole it all. And they sold it back to him afterwards, and he didn't even know it. So things like that, isn't it?
Well, look, Jack, thanks a million for having a chat with us. We're at the wall here, the famous wall in the Art Centre, and we're at the event, and it's Cabbage Street is the name of the book.
Street, Memories of a Lifetime in Mullingar.
And edited and compiled by
Tony Lyons.
Tony Lyons. There you are, folks.
And Tony done an awful lot of work, let me tell you.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to it.
There you go.